Hey, Dr. Martin here again with a little how-to video on completing the second week's work. So, let me switch over to the course page here. Now, we are looking at the home page for the course shell, and you've already completed the introductory information by reading all of this content here and understanding what's there. You've already completed the participation assignment and the extra credit quiz, and now we're on down to living in a digital world. Now this is the first module, right, this section of content here on the home page that starts to cover the textbook. So I'm going to scroll up here. I'm going to just collapse this so it's out of the way. We have two textbooks. We have Computer Concepts and Office. Now this week we are looking at chapter 1 in the Computer Concepts book. Okay, so I wanted to introduce you to the new types of assignments we're going to have. First, the discussion assignment, and then these links here that actually bring in information from an external source, and we watch some videos, read some content, and answer just a few questions in each one of these items here. Okay, so first I'm going to click on the discussion assignment, the pros and cons of living in a digital world. And as soon as I click on that, it brings me to the discussions page. Okay, and we scroll down, have a cool little image here. And here is the prompt. This is the question we're going to be answering. How has our world changed over the last 100 years because of technology? Pretty deep question. You'll need to create an original post and reply to that prompt, and then you'll need to read two other students' responses and reply to them. Okay, now for your initial post, you scroll down, right, and we're just going to click on reply right here. Okay, we click on reply, and it opens up this text box, and then we put in our reply. You know, of course, yours is going to be significant, a couple of paragraphs, maybe even include a reference, right? And as soon as you're done, you're going to click on Post Reply. Okay, now it will show your response. So this is a response I just put in. Reply, or actually I should have put post. We'll edit it. Original post. Okay. It's my original post done. Okay, and you're going to see, actually I did an original post, but I did it earlier today. And so this is kind of the look at the last 100 years in the perspective of my grandfather, who passed away when he was 93. So I write my post in there, I insert my own opinion, right? That's kind of what your post is going to look like, all right? Then you need to respond to two other students. So here, pretend you're responding to my post, right? You read it, and then at the very end, you click on the reply button, and then you reply to Dr. M. Okay, and then you're going to put your reply, insert your own opinions. Don't just say I agree or that's cool or whatever. Put a nice paragraph in there. Add something. Call the student by name, and respond to their original post and bring something else in. Okay, and when you're done with that, you click Post Reply. Okay, so now you will have an original post, and then you're going to reply to two other students' posts. Okay, so that is the discussion. Now, the next assignment, and I'm going to go back to the home page. I like to go back to the course home page, and you can do that either by clicking on the course name up here. Of course, this is my play shell in here, or you can click on the home button right here. Ours will say our section name, and we can scroll down. Now, if you've already gone over this section here, or you just want to kind of clean things up a little bit, you can click on this little arrow, and it will collapse that section. I'm going to collapse this section, right, because you've already accomplished that. Now you're on week 2. right? Then we come down to the assignments. You'll see 1.0 through 1.6. Okay, then we'll have an infograph and a topics review, and those are just cool stuff to look at. Okay, so let me click on this first one, Living in a Digital World, and it will open up for us some content down here. So read the content and then complete the quiz. So I'm going to watch this video, and then I'm going to look at this other pieces of content. I'm going to scroll down and look at those, and it's going to ask me a couple of questions. And then when I'm all done, I'm going to click the next button. It'll show, you know, your completed and scored grade in there, and then it'll take me to 1.4. The future is now, robots, drones, and driverless cars. And then there's some videos to watch, and you take the little, answer a couple questions, you click next, okay, and you'll do that all throughout this module. Okay, that's what we're doing this week, the second week of class. After you're all done, you're going to take this quiz, which is from chapter 1 in the textbook. It'll include some of the content that we went over in the assignments, and the content that you will see in chapter 1 of the test. Now, the quiz is open book, it is open internet and open office, but it's not open friend. So don't get together with a bunch of your friends and take the quiz together online. Okay, make sure you read the content, watch the videos before you go and take that test. All right, now the quiz is timed. So when you click on the quiz, it's gonna say, okay, here's the quiz, and here's some information about it, and you know, there's 40 points or 40 questions, 100 points, and it'll tell you what the time limit is. Once you click start on that quiz, let's say it's a 90-minute quiz, you have 90 minutes to complete it. Okay, you can't take the test for 45 minutes, log off, go watch a movie for a couple hours, eat dinner, come back, and then expect you to have another 45 minutes left. Okay, that timer still goes on in the background. Okay, so and again, everything's done Sunday at midnight or Monday before I start to grade in the morning. Okay, all right, so that's week 2. Again, we go back to the home page here. I always like to go back to the home page, and once you complete everything in the module, all these little boxes or these little circles will turn green, and it'll be a green circle in the module as well. And that tells you you've completed everything in that module. And once you've done that, you know, you can kind of collapse that. Okay, so this is week 2, Living in a Digital World, which is chapter 1 of the Computer Concepts book by Seguin. Okay, that's the author. Now, one thing that I would recommend is, you know, read the chapter first, then do the content for the course. If there's a discussion, you can do that anytime, but read the book before you do the other content assignments and before you take the quiz. All right. During this week, sometime we're going to have scheduled an office hour via Zoom. So any of you can just pop into Zoom. I'll have the link here on this module, this week 2's page, and we'll be here. It'll be an hour for CIS 1. Ask any questions you want, review the assignments or whatever, and that'll be posted on there. So keep a lookout for that, and I will also send out an email. So that's it for this one. I will create another video before we start Microsoft Word next week, and show you those new types of assignments as well. All right, so Dr. Martin signing off until next time.